Would it be 3?
3. Yeah, that ends up being 9 divided by 3. Very good. Okay, so here's another one. I'm gonna make this a little more complicated. 12 divided by negative 12 divided by the absolute value of -1 plus 1 absolute value. Maybe that's too much because you can't see that. All right, let's just do that. So that's -12 over the absolute value of -1 plus 1.
Be -11.
This is division, this fraction bar. So it's almost like you have to do what's on the top and then the bottom. What's the absolute value of -1?
1.
So it's 1 plus 1 on the bottom. You first want to add, then divide.
Be -6.
Yeah, let's try a couple more here. All right. Go ahead and try this one, please.
Would it be 9?
It's 9. Yeah, good. Very good. Okay, let's try something else here. All right, try this one for me, please.
Would it be 1?
Tell me what the top becomes.
-3.
So it's -4 plus 1 inside absolute value. What does that become? The absolute value of what number?
3. It,
Negative.
-3.
And so what does that ultimately become? What's the absolute value?
3.
Okay. And then on the bottom here, it becomes -3. So what is 3 over -3?
-1.
All right, very good. Okay. Let's see here. Let me find a few more. All right, here's another one for you to look at.
Would it be 20?
It is 20. Yeah, very good. Okay, so I definitely feel like you're getting it. The next type of problems for us to look at are like substitution problems. It's the same type, but like it'll be something like this. It'll be like minus absolute value of x minus absolute value of y, and x equals 1 and y equals -1. And so you have to put those numbers into the equation here. That's the kind of the next step here. So you want to give this one a try, please?
Would it just be 0?
It is not 0. The first one is -1. And then the
Oh,
absolute value of -1 is still 1. It's -1 minus 1.
I see it. Okay, would it be -2?
Yes. Very good. Okay. So here is one for you to try. Again, really important that you put the numbers in correctly.
Would it be -1?
6 minus the absolute value of 5. Is that what you wrote, or did you switch the numbers?
Oh, oops. I switched the numbers.
Try that one more time, please. So what is the final answer?
Sorry, 1.
It is 1. Good. Okay, let me give you another one to try here.
Would it be -2?
So it's 3 plus -5 inside absolute value. So inside the absolute value, it's -2, but what does that absolute value do?
Oh,
The number
2.
becomes 2, yeah. It's actually kind of like true false. Like there's only 2 answers that you'll see, in these
Mm-hmm.
typically. So just be really, really careful there. All right, let's get another one here.
Would it be 2?
3 minus absolute value -1. 3 minus 1 is 2. Very good. All right, so let's try a slightly more complicated one.
Would it be 3?
Do that one more time.
Would it be 3?
Let's take a look here. 6 minus parentheses absolute value of 3 plus 6 like that. So do you have something written like that?
Yeah.
The absolute value of 3 is 3 plus 6. What is 3 plus
Oh,
6?
I didn't mind. Oh, 9. Sorry.
There you go. Yeah. Okay. There's another one for you to try. I'm gonna step away for 30 seconds, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, I am back.
Would the answer be 1?
It is 1. Yeah, it's -2 plus -3 absolute value of -5, which becomes 5 divided by 5, which is 1. All right, I think you're doing real well here. Just a couple more here. We can switch topics. All right, so here's another one for you to try.
Would it be -10?
Take a quick look here. I haven't worked it out yet. It is -10. Good. All right. So I feel like you're doing a great job with that. Let me see what else was on this assignment here. So it looks like some distributive property with negatives. So let's talk about some basic ones. Let's say it's just negative 3x minus 4y minus 2. This negative on the outside, it it changes the signs of everything. So if it's positive, it becomes negative. If it's negative, it becomes positive. This would be minus 3x plus 4y plus 2. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So Let's see, let's see what else it could be. Just looking at your problem there. You could also have a number on the outside. You could have like -3 equals x minus 2y plus 4. What is the number in front of x that's not written?
One.
There's a 1 there. So you're going to take this -3 and multiply it by each of these. So that becomes -3x plus 6y minus 12. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try the one that you got marked off on your assignment here. That -2 is going to multiply everything on the inside. Tell me what the result is.
Would it be -6m minus 4m minus
Nope.
2?
You got to multiply the -2 by the -2. See how it changes the signs? All the examples we did, it went from negative to positive, positive to negative. So it'd be plus 4m plus 2.
Okay.
Let's have you try a simpler one here. We'll build back up to this more complicated example. So here is a problem that I'd like you to simplify, please.
Would it be -8 minus 24?
I didn't hear the B. I don't know if you meant that, but you have to, you're actually just multiplying the number, but the B goes with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear that, but maybe you said it. I mean, sometimes the audio doesn't always come through. Okay, let's look at another one here. I'll keep the previous example up in case you need it. What does this become?
Would it be 12x?
Uh, you're changing the sign when it's a negative on the outside. It's like the 3x doesn't combine with the -9. Like they're not like terms. So you're just changing the sign. If it's positive, it becomes negative. If it's negative, it becomes positive.
Oh, okay.
So give that another try.
So it'd be -3x plus 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's try a couple more here. It's really 1a on the inside, if that helps.
It'd be -10 minus 20.
You've left out the variable. Where does the variable go?
Oh. -10a plus 20. I mean, minus 20.
Good. Okay, let's do one more. The variable's got to be there. Okay, try this one, please.
It'd be -9a minus 54.
Very good. Okay, so the next type of problem that we're going to look at here is, let me see if I can find one. I guess I'll have to make a few of these up. Okay, so here's the next type of problem that we're going to look at. So it's kind of like the previous ones where you have to use the distributive property first. So this will become -6x minus 12 minus 2. So you first use the distributive property like you've been doing, and then you combine like terms. So like -12 minus 2, those are like terms.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Yeah.
Okay. What does -12 minus 2 become?
Would be -14.
-14.
Oh, yeah.
Let's try another one here. Let's say it's negative parentheses 7 minus 6n plus 5. Tell me the result here when you distribute the negative inside.
Wouldn't it become a positive? I mean, wouldn't it
Yes.
be 7 plus 6n? Or
Well, the
a?
7 is positive. It also has to
Oh, yeah.
change signs. What does that become?
So would it be -7
Plus
plus
6n.
plus
See how
5?
the signs change? It was +7, now it's -7. Was -6, now it's +6.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now can you combine those like terms?
Would it be -2?
It is -2 plus 6n, and that is your final answer. All right, any questions on that before you try a few on your own here?
No.
Okay. So this one's slightly different, but I think you can do it. I'm gonna just put it in front of you. It's the same process. You're gonna distribute that number in, and then you're gonna combine any like terms.
Would it be 7a minus 30?
So you're close here. It's -5a plus 30 plus 2a. So there, it's really that 1a in there. So -5 times 1a is -5a. And then -5 times -6 is +30. Now you've got a -5a and a +2a. What does
Uh,
that become?
would it become -3?
So so I've got -3a plus 30. So let's do a couple examples now where we combine like terms, because I feel like maybe that's getting away from you here a little bit. So let's say it's 5 minus 2x minus 7 plus 4x. So the 5 and the -7 are like terms, the -2x and the +4x are like terms.
Would it be -2 plus 2?
So here's what you said. Is that what you wrote down, or is that what you meant?
Wait, -2, I mean, yeah, -2 plus 2x.
Yes, that x is very, very important. Okay, all right, that's good. Let's try another one here. Let's say it's -3 times y plus 4 minus 2y. Okay, so in this problem here, I'd like you to distribute that -3 into the parentheses here, and then you'll be able to combine it with the minus 2y.
Would it be -5y plus 12?
Very close. So uh, I think you're just, I've gotten the sense that you're not distributing this into both. It changes, they always change sign. So if it's negative, so if it's positive, it becomes negative. If it's positive, it becomes negative. And then yes, the minus 3y minus the 2y becomes minus 5y.
Oh, oh, I see what I did. Yeah.
All right, let's try another one here. -2 times x minus 1 plus 5.
Would it be -2x plus 7?
You're doing great here. Let's take a look at this. All right, try this one, please. Just a little bit different variation of what we've been doing.
Would it be negative 13 minus 10K?
Right. What else would you like us to work on there? Really covered everything that you sent over and then some.
Um, there, I don't know.
Okay, well, we could stop a little early. Do you feel like you got everything that you needed out of today's lesson?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and call it here. You did a great job.